Alright, I'm about to record myself playing some Indiana Jones Fate of Atlantis on the N64, which is my own little port that I did. Yeah, so before I start recording, not streaming, before I start recording, I thought I would like to talk a little bit about what brought me here tonight. So I want to talk during my playthrough. I want to talk about the situation in the industry and the job market for us software developers, because I see a lot of people getting laid off recently, and so this is the place I used to work for. I was employed for a third party. They do that a lot there. They use contractors, and yeah, as you can see here, that is actually something I can kind of relate to as an ex-employee. Very catastrophic communication. I'm using Translate, by the way, so this was originally written in German, but I think most of my viewers probably don't speak German, so yeah, requests to the info mail address will not be responded. Okay, so basically they didn't respond to any emails, and I can sort of see why. I can tell you why. Because quite frankly, they forwarded all of this stuff. The help desk forwarded all of that stuff to us software developers. Like, we were flooded with requests, and we couldn't possibly handle all of these. I'm gonna switch to my console now, though. So I got an analog 3D. I'm gonna talk about it more, but obviously I want to get to the gaming part. I hope the sound is working. Otherwise, I will probably cut out the video for a second after I get to the sound part. But here we are in the menu. So this is my brand new analog 3D jungle green, beautiful console. Kind of wish I had gone with the blue. My original was blue, but this one is nice. So yeah, this is like the pretty much the welcome screen. Yeah, it's standing on my desktop, so it's okay. Interesting. End user agreement. Can I? Whoop. Okay, I agree. Latest. Okay, we don't need that. I think. Hopefully not. Skip OS update. Okay. How do I skip? Oh, see. Okay, see. See, right, okay, analog 3D is ready. Multiplayer as it was meant to be. Okay, that's pretty much what they... I'm not much of a multiplayer gamer. I did play with my mom, with my late mom. I played a lot of Banjo-Tooie multiplayer and a bit of GoldenEye. I miss her. I'm kind of wondering if there's supposed to be audio. I don't hear any audio, any menu audio. But we'll see in a bit. Right now it hasn't even turned on my speakers, so maybe I'll have to fix something. We'll see soon enough. I just set up everything in my new office, so took me a while because of my job situation. They stressed me out so much I couldn't do anything for myself. Anyhow, here's the menu. Jump to insert. I'll probably okay. Unknown cartridge. Why is there unknown cartridges? Okay. I really hope I don't need to upgrade my... Oh, okay, I booted it a couple times, and apparently every time I booted it, it created a new unknown cartridge. That's kind of weird. Let's see if my summer card works. Okay, it works fine. So, just go into ROMs. And then I've got my SCUMM. Those are all my SCUMM ports. Some of them are rather handmade. But yeah, this is the talkie version of Indiana Jones, Fate of Atlantis. Let's see if that works. This is the first time I'm actually checking it out on a real console. Gonna take a while to load, I guess. Oh, I think there's like a filter on. Yeah, I need to configure the console at first, I guess. Let's see if let's see how far we can get here. I don't hear any... Okay, I might have an issue with my general setup. because I don't even hear audio coming from the console. It's plugged into HDMI. Okay, the audio is not set up correctly, maybe. Oh, okay. The audio was not set up. Okay, now I hear audio. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is probably stretch this to full screen, and I'll be right back. But I need to stop the recording anyways and see if it actually records the audio properly. So let's check that one out, because I don't see. Okay, we'll be right back. But yeah, it looks good. First time I'm testing it on a real console. I ran my own engine there before, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So I've configured this somewhat. What I do notice, I don't know if this is like the only option right now. Maybe I need to update something. The blur, no. Maybe I need to like some setting here. So it can lock it and unlock the RAM, but I don't see an option really for that's weird. I might have to read the manual on this, I guess. Yeah, I can't set the, maybe it's because it's an unknown cartridge, that's probably why. Maybe this, well, it should work though, because there's a lot of people. Okay, let me check if there's a way to do this, like, is this just per cartridge? I really have to read the manual, I guess. But, let's just play it the way it is. So, wait, why is it still in a center? Okay, this is interesting. I did configure it. This is my first time with a... This is still small. I don't know if there's a setting that I'm missing somewhere else. That's weird. No, it's still small. And it still has the scan lines. That's weird. Yeah, we can't quit. Crap. Yeah, I can't quit from here. That is strange. Okay, let's reboot this. That is very strange. I might have to read up something before I keep going here. For those people not interested in the whole intro stuff, I will leave a description in the... Oh, I keep using the wrong button. Should be using reset. But yeah, I'm gonna leave a timestamp in the description for those people not interested. I'm gonna turn off the light actually as well. It's kind of annoying having the light on. Also, my OBS just crashed. Like the video crashed for. Okay, we'll see how that works. Unfortunately, it doesn't look as bright green as I thought it would in the dark. The light in there's not bright enough. Well, whatever. I'm probably getting a blue one if they ever back in stock when I have the money. But yeah, it keeps going back to this scanline mode. I don't quite understand why that is. It won't let me confirm either. Huh. Maybe integers plus scale and then stretch. Let me see. That is very weird. I might have to update something here before we can play, unfortunately, because it keeps spamming new it keeps spamming unknown cartridges. I don't know if there's like a special setting for the summer card. Oh, now I deleted the wrong one. Beautiful. I removed the wrong one. Okay, I'll look up what it takes. Oh shit! Not my controller. I'm gonna look up what it actually takes to get this working. This is rather odd. Alrighty, we're finally back. So hopefully everything works now. I updated the system via USB, which was rather easy and nice. Yeah. And I ended up setting everything to integer plus, which seems to upscale very nicely to my screen. Let's see if that works. Hopefully audio will work as well. It's gonna take a while. Oh yeah, seems to work just fine. I might have to turn down the audio a bit on my end. Okay. So I'm using Unleashed mode now on my analog. We'll see what it does, if this speeds up things considerably. I love that intro, because you can actually skip the intro by pressing L and R at the same time. Okay. I hope you can actually understand the audio, and hopefully... Oh wait, actually. So we can go for the options here. We can probably turn down the music a bit, like so. And then we turn up the speech volume a good chunk. Yeah, I think this is better. Let's see what it does. Save and load doesn't really work yet.
Some kind of computer alarm.
Yeah, we'll turn it all the way up, to be honest. Yeah. Speech volume all the way up. 256, 8-bit.
Some kind of computer alarm. It's a stone carving of Shiva.
I hope the music is still somewhat audible.
It's a medieval gargoyle, or good imitation. It's a copy of an Egyptian statue of Horus. Marcus still thinks his chest belonged to Columbus. Poor Marcus. He thought this was a Maasai warrior. Oof.
I love the way this intro is just like part of the game. It's lovely. This is such a creative way. We kind of miss that in modern gaming. Does he get up? Oh, yeah, no. And yeah, the controller is... I think it's really... I think this is almost as nice as a mouse, because I can...
Looks like beadwork from the Phoenix collection.
Because you can play these games with one hand. You just put it in your dominant hand, and you like wrap your hand around like the middle, whatever you call this on the N64, and then you like use the thumb to control the analog stick, and the Z button on the Z trigger on the back just does all the
Unidentified potsherd.
interactivity. So I think it's almost as nice as a mouse in a way.
Marcus thought Potlatch Indians carved this. Looks like a movie prop to me. Looks like textiles from the Shaman collection.
I actually need to turn up the volume a bit again. Oh, whoops. I can barely hear it. So yeah, as I said before, I recently got laid off, and let me see if actually everything is alright on the OBS end here. Okay, yeah. Kind of paranoid at times about OBS. So yeah, the situation was kind of weird. I was walking through a contracting firm. As I said before, the people at that government agency were really nice people, except for like one guy who constantly kept journaling every small mistake, every typo, everything. He was obsessed with like reporting people to management.
I don't need them. They're just textbooks.
And I think that's what killed me in the end. So I was moving abroad, and since I was moving abroad, it was kind of difficult for me
I've done enough for you today.
to do both work and my move. And I ended up even like,
I think I've read them all.
I didn't even get like a day off for moving, which technically I should have gotten for like legal reasons.
An old lecture hall desk.
Like in Switzerland, you normally get like a day off, but I didn't even take that day off. I took it after, and it ended up being subtracted from my vacation, which is another thing I really need to clean up. I think I actually will end up suing.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, except for that situation, in like the middle management was also kind of terrible, which I feel is really a problem with software development in general. Really, the problem with software development is you have
Get that roof checked.
you have people that don't do the software development themselves, like the layman actually telling the professional what to do, how to do it, how much time they have. That was a major issue over there. But yeah, the co-workers, except for this one guy, were all very kind, very professional. But those few bad apples, they kind of spoiled the entire barrel, unfortunately. And we could have gotten a lot more done without that infighting. And yet, the head of chapter is suffering from your typical Peter Principle situation, where like he was put there and he doesn't really belong there. He fell upwards. He's not a bad person, but I don't think he knows what he's doing.
One of Tutankhamun's pets.
So the higher ups would regularly meet to discuss changing the tech stack. They would like constantly, for some reason, they would constantly lash out at the existing tech stack.
Looks pretty slippery.
And when somebody actually wanted to fix things, they would like use the excuse, no, it's legacy software, we can't fix things, we don't have the time, just do it the way it still works, we're gonna replace it eventually. Which is, in my book, a really stupid mistake and a really stupid excuse.
Looks pretty slippery.
How do I... Oh. That's cute. But yeah, that's a major mistake and such a bad excuse to just like tell people, oh, it's legacy software. We're gonna replace it eventually anyway, so no reason and no way to fix it. And I told him multiple times how to fix things, but he didn't listen. And then in summer, that's when shit really hit the fan.
It's hot.
They fired one of the people who was pretty much a single point of failure. So he was working on a feature that was coming along just fine, but it took a while.
I'll be. Here's what I've been searching for. Strange looking thing. I wonder where Marcus picked it up.
Oh, I love SCUMM. It's actually very nice font set. But yeah, they fired this one guy. There was no documentation. And then they made me do all the work of that one guy. They transferred 90% of the workload from that one person to me. And I was a newcomer. I'd only started my job in February. And by June, July, he was gone. I was stressed out because I had to move abroad.
I'm back. Indeed?
You don't look at all that, Dr. Charles.
Exploring our collections can be dangerous, Mr. What was your name again?
Smith. Tell me, did you find a lock to match my key?
You bet I did. Take a look.
What are you waiting for? Let's open it.
Why not? It's an obvious fake.
You may think so, Doctor, but I believe we are opening a new chapter in Discworld.
My word, you need a small metal bead. Jewelry, perhaps? I still think it's a fake.
Then you won't mind if I take it.
Really, Mr. Smith?
Stand back, gentlemen.
I hope you've got a getaway car waiting for you. What is flakes? You got away. What we got is coat, Marcus. Hey, what's this? Klaus Kerner, huh? Good lord, Indy, the man's some sort of agent from the Third Reich. What is the spy one? This statue. I lied, Marcus. I don't think it's a phone. I can't place the style, but it's old. Look what else our friend was carrying. An old copy of National Archaeology. And there you are in Iceland. Yeah, field supervisor for the Jastro expedition. My first real job. Who's the woman? Sophia Hapgood. She was my assistant. A spoiled rich kid from Boston, rebelling against her family. Where is she now? She gave up archaeology to become a psychic. How odd. You could say that again. Indy, Kerner found you. What if he finds her? We should warn the woman. You're right. I want to know more about that statue. You know, Marcus, the coldest year of my life was the one I spent in Iceland with Sophia.
Okay, and there we are in the game proper. The intro actually reminds me of the newer Indiana Jones game where stuff was also stolen and you kind of walk through the museum or the college. I don't know what it was. I think it was like a museum at a college. But yeah. Let's look around. Oh, why? Oh.
It's today's paper.
Oh yeah, right. So the alternative, the right click is on B actually. So ticket taker. Wait, can I use a taxi? Can I get away from here already? Probably not.
Grand Central Station, please.
Wait, I can? Really? Okay, so Barnett College. That's the place actually that was in the new game as well. I think that's where all the games start out, really, sort of. All the main entries. So where was I? Oh yeah. So basically, the head of chapter at that place really didn't know what's going on, and they fired that person, just reassigned all the work. They did not care how people feel. In March, in March or April, they actually had like an internal polling about this work stress situation. Like this was when I was just new, and I found out that like 56% of people reported that they felt overworked and burned out, and that was before it even hit the fan, before the situation became even worse. Because again, I think there's this thing called the Peter Principle, and it explains how people fall upwards sometimes, how people will rise to the top of the chain when they don't actually belong there, when they're above their own station, when they really don't have the potential to be there, and they end up ruining everything. And I think that was the case here with the head of chapter. They did not have any empathy for me. When my mom died, they gave me a week off, which was nice, I guess. But other than that, after that, they did not show any empathy for my situation. They knew I was moving.
Looks like it might lead backstage.
They knew I was moving. They didn't really care that it took me a while to find a new home. They constantly complained. My contract said that my core working hours ended at 3 p.m. And then
I can't get there from here.
And then people complained that I wasn't working at 4 or 5 or even 6 p.m. That they couldn't reach me in the late afternoon. And yeah.
It's unlocked.
What do you want now? This ain't no ticket office.
I'm with the band.
Madam Sophia doesn't have a bed.
Wait a minute.
Why won't you say no for an answer?
I'm the fire inspector.
What do you take me for, a moron?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, what for?
I really need to talk to your star.
Stop, you're breaking my heart.
It's a matter of life and statuary.
Life and what?
On second thought. Wait a minute.
Why won't you say no for an answer?
I know this game has like multiple paths.
I really need to talk to your star.
That's what they all say.
Help me out here, will you?
I would, but she'd have my head.
Nope.
Good night.
Move along home now.
There's got to be some way to talk my way in.
But yeah, the situation was very confusing. They didn't really care that I was moving. And my own move was terrible as well, because I was moving abroad. I didn't have time to pack all my stuff. A lot of things got broken, which really was... It makes me angry and sad. It especially makes me angry and sad when I get to the point later about how I wasn't even paid for that time. We can talk about it later. I don't want to talk too much about it right now. I'm just trying to figure out how this game works. It's the only SCUMM game I haven't really played through.
Hello there.
The show's sold out, sir.
Hold on.
No seats, no standing room, no exception.
Okay. Let me look inside the phone booth.
I can't make a call. I'm out of nickels.
Ah, okay. What do I carry? Let's push the crate, I guess. There we go. And there's a fire ladder. I guess, yeah, that's an easy puzzle, I guess. And then pull the crate.
It won't come any further toward me.
Okay, push the crate. There we go.
The way looks blocked.
Really?
I can't reach it. I can't reach it.
What? Okay, I'm confused now. Do I... Oh. Oh, okay.
The way looks blocked.
There we go.
Hey! You must be the new doorman. About time they got rid of Biff. He was such a pushover.
I want to reading this.
Call that fraud over here, will you?
You're insulting a goddess, mister.
Oh, I don't mean that fraud. I thought I could bring over the guardsmen. Oh well.
That goddess used to be a scientist.
She can talk to ghosts, you know. Who needs science?
Okay. I'm just gonna pull the lever.
Wait! Take it easy and watch the show.
Okay.
Here, my friend, is Atlantis, as it might have appeared in its heyday. Glorious, prosperous, socially and technically advanced, beyond our wildest dreams. 5,000 years ago, while everyone else still wore animal skins, the mighty spirits of Atlantis dared to build a city where knowledge and power were united in true happiness. Centuries later, the famous philosopher Plato wrote about it. He placed Atlantis on a continent out in the deep ocean and described how it was divided into 3 circular parts, such as you see here.
Isn't she something? She can go on for hours. Hold on. She's just going to the exciting part.
What befell the serene city? We may never know for sure. Was it the sea level slowly creeping higher, or the earth itself suddenly shifting? However it happened, panic must have gripped the citizens on that fateful day when proud Atlantis sank beneath the waves. Or perhaps it was a volcanic eruption, and something remains even now. On some questions, the great spirit who guides my thoughts, the all-seeing Nurab Sao, is silent.
I've been through this 100 times. The woman never stops.
That's the exit. I can't walk there. Let me see if I can walk behind her.
Hold
Oh.
on. She's still talking.
Okay. How do I sneak by? So yeah, I was moving over summer. It was hot, and I didn't get any time off at the time. I was doing it all while I was working, and my old landlords even helped me a bit, and they told me to be there on Monday. But then I was during that crunch hour week. Every 2 weeks we had crunch hour, which is terrible, to be honest. It's a terrible way to stress people out. And it's not, I don't know why people think this is how you do sprints and how you do agile. I don't think this is how you do the agile, or how you should do agile. There's like no cooldown period. It's just you go from one heated moment to another. It's stressful. It's unplanned. People get mad if you don't finish every ticket item in the sprint, and it was just not pleasant to work there, to be honest. I really liked the people. I really liked our social moments, our social outings, but I really did not like the stress associated with it, because even when I was working from home, I felt tied to my chair. There's still stuff I haven't unpacked. There's like, I've only unboxed 1/3 of my stuff because I was constantly working and tied to my chair. And then they still had the audacity to tell me I don't work enough. And they made me work over the weekend twice. And then they told me I can only put down 1 hour, and that I should, to avoid any additional costs for them, I should just like put 1 hour per day down after the weekend. So on the weekend, if I worked 9 hours on the weekend, then I would put down 1 hour over the weekend, and then I would put down the other 8 hours for like the rest of the like 8 days. So in the 8 days, if I would work 8 hours, then I would put down 9 hours for every day. Or if I work 10 hours, 11 hours, well, which looked really bad because that's not how much you're supposed to even work. But yeah, so that situation was terrible, and I don't understand how a government agency can operate like this. I can't...
Wait!
Oh.
She's still talking.
How do I... Probably I need to, like, talk to him.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what now?
Madam told me to tell you you're fired.
What? You can't fire me.
Oh no? Take a look at my union card.
Stop pestering me and watch the show, will ya?
Okay, that didn't work.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what now?
You look tired. Wouldn't you like to call it a day?
Nah, sooner or later I get the one that goes out there. That's always a big moment.
Ah, okay. Do I need to push him?
Excuse me.
Yeah, what now?
Isn't there something you'd rather be doing?
Like what? Show business is my whole life.
Don't you ever read?
Sure, it's a hobby of mine.
What if I give you something to read?
I might take a look.
Okay. So gonna give that one.
Here.
No thanks. I read it years ago. I still got my own copy.
Ah. Really? What?
This was taken a long while ago. When I thought we might like each other.
That was weird. Okay. That's a bug I have to fix, I guess. Oh, wait, no, it's not a bug. I kept the autosave mode on. Crap, I forgot. I need to disable autosave because the saves don't work yet, so... It just coincided with me clicking on there. It's an autosave. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, that's weird. Huh? Oh my god, please tell me I don't have to, like... I can't get out of here. So this is the first time playing this. I really hope I didn't screw it up already. I really thought this would be playable. I didn't do anything special for the port. But now I can't get out of here. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a bad moment. I guess that port is not fully functional, though. There's some issue. Yeah. I'll see you later, I guess, when I fix that one. I should have done another port. But people wanted to watch this, so But I really thought it was fully functional. I don't understand what is... Maybe I'm missing a file or something here. Maybe there's a file I'm missing because... Yeah, that's strange to me. Okay, we're actually back. Turns out I had my audio set up incorrectly. The audio was not coming through the. It was coming through the speaker and going through the microphone, and that's what you heard. Now it's actually in-game audio, so it should make a huge difference. We're back at the beginning. I actually picked up the newspaper now. I did kind of cheat a bit. I needed to look up what I need to give him to read. We don't need to inspect that one at all. So let's hope this is the only bug that is in there. I also can't save, so I should probably fix the save feature anyways. I'm still porting everything to LibDragon, but the LibDragon version is incomplete as of now. So push the crate to the side. Okay, go up here.
Hey! You must be the new doorman. About time they got rid of Biff. He was such a pushover.
I need to talk to that so-called psychic.
It's Madame Sophia to us employees, fella.
We're just gonna give him the newspaper. The newspaper. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Take it easy and watch the show.
Here, my friends, is Atlantis, as it might have appeared in its heyday. Glorious,
Okay.
Isn't she
Skip that
something?
one.
She can go on for hours.
Talk to him again.
Excuse me.
Shh. She's just coming to the exciting part.
Okay.
What befell?
Skip that one as well.
I've been through this 100 times. The woman never stops.
And now we can talk to him. Actually give him the newspaper right away, I believe. We know he wants to read, so...
Excuse me.
Yeah, what now?
I've got a newspaper here.
So you do.
Aren't you wondering about events of the day?
I don't know. Maybe.
How'd you like today's newspaper?
Well, the late edition. I wonder if the Dodgers won. Watch the lights while I find out, okay?
Okay. You're gonna pull the left lever, I think.
It won't go any further in that direction.
Oh, push it? Let me push this lever. And then we push the button.
There it goes.
And I still feel the presence of Atlantis through... May I present Nerab-Sal, the great Atlantean god of...
Deceit!
deceit. Thanks, Cindy. Indiana Jones? You've got some nerve. Go back, you big jack-o'-lantern. Oh, great. Good night, folks. Come on, mister. I've got a few words to mince with you.
I'd say it's about time.
Oh, no!
Looks like Kerner got here first. Stay put. No one here. Nor here either.
Dr. Uberman, fantastic news. We found the treasure we seek.
That's the second time Kerner slipped away. What does a Nazi spy want with old statues?
Have you seen the newspaper? Listen to this. Germans claim victory in worldwide race to smash the uranium atom. Chief scientist Dr. Hans Ubermann announces plan to harness new sources of energy for the Third Reich.
So? Practical results are years away.
Of course they are. That's why they're looking for the power of Atlantis.
Be serious. I used to think you'd make a good scientist. Yet you never published a word about your finds. Artifacts such as archaeology has never seen.
Huh.
You're lucky I don't have you arrested.
So what if I kept a few pieces for myself? Look for a small coppery bead under those clippings in my desk.
What do you know?
Kerner missed the grand prize.
What?
My necklace.
Okay. Okay, this is terrible. I might have to switch to plan B, and we're gonna play a game that I know for certain will actually work fully. But we'll
Watch
see.
closely. The bead is made of orichalcum, the mystery metal first mentioned by Plato. Now I'll place it in the medallion's mouth.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Admittedly, this was one of the games I did not test myself, nor like I gave it somebody to test, but yeah, there's definitely a bug here. It seems to be happening whenever there's a close-up. Either there's some file missing, or I don't really understand. I have to. The message is not really clear to me. So yeah, unfortunately, it looks like we have to play the rest of this game at a later date. Because yeah, this completely crashes everything. The engine. It's just gonna do this indefinitely now, and I don't really know why. So what are we gonna do now? I would really love to play for this game in its entirety. I don't know, maybe it's something analog related as well. Okay, let's actually check another game. This is gonna be more difficult than I thought it would be. I guess I should have actually tested this beforehand. It worked fine in emulation, and I remembered working fine on real hardware in my original N64. Not the Indy 4 port, not Indiana Jones Fate of Atlantis. That one I did it recently. But still, I don't see what the problem is here. I guess we're gonna do Sam and Max because that was the second game in the. Let me look at the polling data, but I think that was like the second game. So I guess we did some Indiana Jones, and we have to just do the rest later when I had time to fix the specific port. Let me see where are my polling numbers here. Yeah, so Sam & Max Hit the Road was 30%, Indiana Jones was 50%, Inherit the Earth 10%, Day of the Tentacle 10%. So I guess we're gonna do Sam & Max. Hopefully that won't be buggy as well on here. If this is buggy as well, I wonder if it's related to the Unleashed mode. Maybe I should turn off Unleashed.
Friends, we've only gone out together 3 times, and already you're telling me you just want to be friends? You never gave me a chance, and for that, you'll fry like a pork sausage.
Not that I don't like you, it's just that, well, you're too nice a guy, I guess. I think I'd rather go out with someone more unpredictable.
Hello. This doesn't look like the Lincoln Tunnel, Sam. Looks to me like a marginally volatile hostage situation, Max. Ooh, does this mean we get to kick some puffy white mad scientist butt? Can't think of a reason not to.
You'll be of no use, freelance police. With the flip of a lever, my ungrateful lunch date will be reduced to a half cup of disoriented atomic matter.
I knew he wasn't a real doctor.
Shall I confront, subdue, and pummel the suspected perpetrator, Sam? Sick him up, little buddy. Ooh. Ow! Hey, nice one. Yikes! Huh? He's not a real guy, Sam. Can I keep his head for a souvenir? Why do you suppose it's ticking? That's no head, Max. It's one damned ugly time bomb. Let's leave this criminal cesspool pronto. Good idea, Sam. Maybe we can ditch the head somewhere while the credits are running. Mind if I drive? Not if you don't mind me clawing at the dash and shrieking like a cheerleader. Sam, is pronto a real word?
Goodbye, Sam and Max. I'll never forget all you've done here today.
I love the Italian-American accent. Well, maybe the lady was more of a Jewish American, but the way he said pronto. So let's hope this goes better than the last game. I'm definitely gonna do a complete playthrough of Fate of Atlantis once I've fixed that particular issue. So where was I in my work-life situation? So yeah, I was basically worked completely to my absolute limits. It was really difficult. My move was terrible. A lot of stuff got broken. My mom's favorite furniture got damaged, which really sucked. Like, you know, this is the only thing I've got left from her. My so-called father, I don't even want to call him that. He's still biding his time, and he won't even return my inheritance. I'm the only heir legally, and he won't return the inheritance. He refuses to return it. I've talked to my lawyer about it. We'll see if anything happens. But on Mom's deathbed, she kind of assumed that everything was gone anyways. So it's kind of a terrible situation I'm in right now. And now I'm unemployed again, which is really... I'm really starting to dislike the industry so much because it's just people on top profiting off of us, profiting off our minds. Either I want to work in construction or any job that doesn't require a lot of like brain power, so I actually at least can use my brain for my own hobbies and dreams.
Well, that was a pleasantly understated credit sequence. I enjoyed the cheesy retro ambiance. What the hell are you talking about, Max? Sam, either termites are burrowing through my skull, or one of us is ticking. Oops. Oh, yeah. Max, Where should I put this so it doesn't hurt anyone we know or care about? Out the window, Sam. There's nothing but strangers out there. I hope there was nobody on that bus. Nobody we know, at least.
That was my childhood, that game.
Hello? Yes? 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 No? Really? Well, the same to you, Mac. Another confused census taker? Actually, it was the commissioner with another idiotic and baffling assignment. Does it involve wanton destruction? We can only hope. Due to the arbitrarily sensitive nature of the mission, we'll be meeting a bonded city courier out on the street. Ooh, smells like a fiercely thickening plot.
Okay. So yeah, either I would like to do something mindless, so to say, like construction or any job that even a job at McDonald's would probably be better than a job as a software engineer in this current industry. Or I would just like to have my own company. Obviously, I would like to have my own company and just create video games all day, build a community. And if I have my own company, you can rest assured I will treat employees really nicely. If I have some employees
Oh,
eventually.
you want a piece of me, huh? Well, take a piece of this. Brutal, but very true to life. And here's one for your old man. I really respect Flint's business acumen. Please, Sam, don't use the word acumen again.
Actually, I forgot. Yeah, the music is all the way up again. Okay. I hope people still understood what was being said. Oh, okay, that was a really stupid mistake.
Friends?
Oh my god. Not return to...
Another
okay.
confused census taker?
That was my bad.
Actually, it was the commissioner with another... Does it in... We can know.
Not really going too well, sorry. I should not click return to launcher because that returns it to the beginning of the game.
Me!
Eventually I will probably do a custom interface for that as well, so that shouldn't even happen. But we're almost there again, thankfully. Not too far.
So, you want a piece of me?
Okay, here we go. So yeah, if I had like my own company, I could build a community. I think I would really thrive. I'm fairly good at marketing, I would say. Not perfect, certainly, but I think I can sell things well.
I just love to turn this guy inside out. Oh, that gives me an idea. According to these orders, something bizarre is happening at the carnival. I thought that was the whole point. Maybe we should check it out when we've got nothing better to do, like any time.
But yeah, this industry is not worth working for anymore. We didn't even get to the part about my the external service provider I worked for.
Steal the mail? Are you nuts?
Can he steal the mail?
I can't use these things together.
I love the detail in that game. These pigeons actually remind me of the ones in Grim Fandango. Obviously, they have like beer bottles. Obviously, the ones in Grim Fandango don't. But it's cool. Okay, let's use the car.
tall, nice, and then blimey. He ain't here.
So now what do we do?
Now we get in the bus and look for him, you idiot.
I knew that. Get out of Mr. Bumpus' way, you partially clad varmints.
Who was that? I don't know, but if it weren't for the carefree innocence of this carnival, I'd be breaking his kneecaps. You're a demonic little imp, Max.
It gets fairly warm. This analog console gets fairly warm compared to the original N64. I don't remember it getting that warm.
Stop!
Oh yeah, I need to give him like the...
Check this out, Jack. We're the freelance police. Here's our authorization to be here. Now let us in before we replace you with a cheap renewable fuel source. Let me run this by the boss. I guess you can go in, but be careful. Cannibals can be dangerous to your health. Ho, ho, ho. That was needlessly cryptic. I'd be peeing my pants if I wore any. Everything seems to be in order here. Sam, look over there.
How dare you call in the authorities without consulting me?
Well, I tried talking to you, but you were off wallowing in your own self-pity.
Yeah, but
It's them. Hi, I'm Shep Cushman, and this is my brother Burl. Welcome to our carnival.
what's left of it?
I'm Sam. He's Max. We savagely protect the rights of innocents. Even cruelly twisted ones such as yourself. Selves. Whatever. Well, you sound like just the guys to solve our little problem. Walk this way. See this melted block of ice? How could we miss it?
This used to be our main attraction.
Your main attraction was a block of ice?
Don't be dense.
Our main attraction was a genuine,
Authentic
real-life,
Bigfoot.
on ice. Hey, let me get this straight. You want us to go traipsing all over the country looking for a soggy Bigfoot? I've never been traipsing before. Does it hurt? But Bruno must be returned to us.
He's a brutish, ignorant beast with no sense of right or wrong.
Hey, who isn't? Besides, he's kidnapped our second main attraction. Is that the block of ice?
No, it's Trixie, the giraffe neck girl from Scranton.
She disappeared at the same time Bruno did.
We can only assume that the monster took her when he made his escape.
I guess Max and I could search for your missing freaks, but we'll need free run of the carnival to look for clues. Yeah, and free corn dogs, so we can uke all over ourselves. No problem. Here's an all-day free pass. Leave everything to us, and we'll have those abominations of nature back in your protective care before you can read the Koran. Didn't he fight Godzilla?
Scranton actually reminds me. I was in Scranton a couple of years ago, and alongside Wilkes-Barre, those were like the deadest towns I've ever been to in America. I was shocked. Scranton, Pennsylvania is really... it's funny because it's also the town from The Office, but The Office was not filmed in Scranton, Pennsylvania, but it takes part there, the plot takes part there. But it's a really dead town, surprisingly. I guess the entire north of Pennsylvania is kind of dead, and so I feel like I've seen more rednecks in that area than in the deep south.
He's not my type.
So this effect's interesting here. This is called a shadow palette. So what SCUMM can do, basically, like this half transparent stuff here, this opaque. Since the engine can't support like alpha transparency or anything. So what this is basically an actor that has taken the shape of the glass, and then there's a shadow palette being applied, and the shadow palette can have any color, and it can blend with the rest of the palette. It's very fine grained, and you can sort of define it in code. It took me a while to figure out how this works. But basically the glass is its own actor, the frame around it is just foreground, it's just an object, but the glass is an actor that just doesn't move, doesn't have any animation or anything. And you can apply a shadow palette to an actor. It's really cool. You can emulate shadows with it, half transparency, all sorts of nice stuff. And it just blends. You can, as I said, you can just define what colors actually blend with it and how they blend.
Jesse James' severed hand. And it's still twitching.
Oh, I can take that. Interesting. I did not know.
So this is what happens to unsuccessful third-party presidential candidates. I can't talk to that.
It's been a while since I played that one. But yeah, the performance is really nice so far. I don't see anything that is out of sync. When I played Inherit the Earth in Aris, or in, actually in Gopher, in the Gopher emulator, and I enabled overclocking, the audio went out of sync, so it's nice to see that this is not a problem here. I do wish the save feature worked.
I better do something about that padlock first.
Because,
I can't use these things together.
let's play some Whack-A-Rat.
I can't pick that up.
No. Okay, this is harder with the controller. Admittedly, this is harder with the controller. Oh my god. Okay, this is one thing I probably have to optimize for. Oh, I keep hitting him for some reason. Oh my god. This is way more difficult. Oh. Okay, hit 20 to win. And I think this is, I don't know if this was mandatory, so we have to try again.
I didn't win.
Oh my god. I just keep missing. Maybe this is one situation where the Unleashed mode is not helping. Oh, got it. Oh, I got it. Okay. Okay. Wasn't so difficult.
I won something.
Okay. I think I need that one. That item. Yeah, I need the flashlight.
It's out of order. I don't think my head needs to be inflated beyond its already grotesque proportions. Hey, tattoo boy.
What?
What do you know about Bruno the Bigfoot?
Who wants to know?
We're the freelance police, and we're in a race against time.
And we're barefoot.
All I know about Bruno is what the Cushmans tell me.
Well, that was useless.
You might want to try the Tunnel of Love, though. Rumor has it that one of Bruno's buddies hangs out in there.
Oh, let's go, Sam.
Oh, hush. Do you have any idea what happened to Trixie?
Trixie, the giraffe girl from Scranton?
No, Trixie the talkative poodle.
She's my best customer. She used to ride the cone of tragedy for hours on end. I love the way her neck used to whip back and forth when I cranked it up to full speed.
Your sadism is a credit to your profession. Me and my partner want to ride the cone of tragedy.
That's right. We've lost our will to live.
I'm not supposed to, but what the heck? You two look like a couple of caring, non-litigious mammals. Strap yourselves in, and I'll turn on the cone.
I think I need to carry a special item for this to work.
Oh, I feel tragically empty.
Me too. It's as though an integral part of my essence has been ripped from my being.
Let's do it again.
Maybe later, chum. Hey, what happened to my carefully collected box of useless junk?
What the heck? Okay, that's not good.
Excuse us, but we need some help, and although you seem dangerously unequipped brain-wise, we've come to you for advice.
Huh?
Where'd all my cool junk go?
It must have fallen out of your coat while you were on the ride. Here's a claim ticket. Take it to the Lost and Found.
Okay. Lost and Found. Oh yeah, and I think I get like an extra item when I go to the Lost and Found. It works surprisingly well so far. And this is one of the more tasking SCUMM games, so really surprisingly well running, well performing.
Holy cripes on toast!
Nothing personal, but you're the single ugliest thing we've ever seen.
Well, there was that computer game developers conference.
Have you lost something?
I lost a whole bunch of neat junk. You must have been gifted with psychic powers to make up for your obvious physical shortcomings.
Bad deal.
Have you got a claim ticket?
Sure.
Wait here while I search through the back room. Well, here's all the stuff we've collected off the Cone of Tragedy today. It's all yours.
Yeah, get extra item.
I feel whole again.
Oh, yeah, I did get an extra item.
It's a powerful refrigerator magnet that says World of Fish on its side. I wonder how that got in there.
Oh no, are you kidding me? Failed. Oh my god. Okay, this is weird because I don't fail to save game state to file. I don't know why this is a problem. Yeah, we're having the same issue here. I think there's some autosave mode in there, so unfortunately I have to end this video as well. I think what I do today is I'm gonna publish that video with a disclaimer, and yeah, I will try to fix that issue. I think there's like some autosave that is interfering here, which is weird. Like I don't understand why an autosave. I don't think this was the time. I don't know if this is something that the SCUMM VM team added, because yeah, it's strange because the original games wouldn't have had autosaves. So I know this wasn't technically on the menu, but we're gonna do one more little title. We're gonna do the Discworld demo. This should not be a problem on here. And then I'll have to fix the code later today. I don't know. I don't remember this ever being a problem in the emulation.
In a second-hand set of dimensions. In an astral plane that was never meant to fly.
Can I turn on? Oh, I cannot.
Somewhere in darkest Ankh-Morpork, a sinister plot is about to unfold.
I thought I could turn on subtitles for this, but yeah, I didn't add that yet.
Good. I'll see you again next week for my usual special. Hi, what's where you going? See you soon. Get off! Leave me alone! Damn bitch, if you don't steer out, so help me, Oh, just bugger off! That's better. It's on nights like this I could get some word of a good curry.
I'll probably do a comparison to what it looks like in original mode without the overclocking.
Ah, hands up. Who's there? Hands. Would you mind putting your hands up? Why? What's happening? It's a simple courtesy. I say, put your hands up. And you, put your hands up. What did you say? It's traditional. A well-established ritual of your actual mugger and victim relationship. You being the victim, and me being the aforementioned mugger. Now please, put your hands up. Hold on to you, what's the names? I haven't got all night, you know. Just do it, alright? Okay. I don't know what this town is coming to. A man can't even have a quiet drink in peace. Now, that wasn't too hard, was it? Now, if you just... Oh, bugger.
Unseen University, the home of the greatest wizards on the Discworld, and one or two of the worst. Now, listen carefully. With all these rumors of a dragon... But, sir, dragons don't exist. At least, not unless people believe in them. Quite. Nevertheless, with all these rumors of a dragon on the rampage, the wizards of Unseen University must fulfill their civic responsibility. We must seek out this dragon and destroy it. Yes, but how? Who? Leave the how up to me. As for the who, well, I know of the ideal person. Why don't you go and fetch Rincewind for me? Rincewind, wake up! The Arch-Chancellor wants to see you!
To fix the controls here as well. Oh, whoops. Nope. I need to fix the controls here as well. I kind of want to... Right now I need to kind of double tap the Z trigger. Obviously that's not ideal. I've already experimented with an option of like a single tap. The problem is it unfortunately kind of breaks the inventory, so I can't use it right now. But yeah, this is smooth. This is a lot smoother than I think it was an emulation. Probably smoother than it is on the real hardware.
Ah, if it isn't young Breakwind. Rincewind, huh? Rincewind, quiet. Come in. We need to talk. That is, I need to talk, and you listen. No doubt you've been hearing all sorts of rumors about this dragon that supposedly is terrorizing the town.
The dragon? As in the classic fire-breathing, city-toasting...
Shut up! Yes, pretty much. Scaly, vein, like shiny objects, left pieces of kidney. And what we need to do is to ensure that the unseen university is properly represented in the attempt to dispose of it. If some yokel simply slays the wretched thing without our help, the people will begin to ask just what wizards are for.
Actually, sir, what are wizards for?
Wizards are firmly behind big dinners. And if you want to keep on eating yours, you'll go and see about this dragon.
Surely, sir, dragons don't logically exist.
Shut up! Dragons exist if you believe in them. And the average man in the street does believe in them. Or at least believes in them enough to give us big rewards if they think we've gotten rid of the thing. Do you follow me?
Not really.
Shut up! Not interested in excuses. Too much sloppy thinking around here. Run down to the library and fetch me a copy of Featherwinkle's concise compendium of dragons' lairs. Once we've read that, we'll know how to track the scaly blighter down. You still here, standing around like something unhygienic? Do it now!
So yeah, this is what fascinates me about porting this game to N64 is that it originally came out on PC, Sega Saturn, and PlayStation 1. So just having this on the last remaining console of that generation is fascinating to me. And I really want to make a really nice port of it. Getting in contact with the right owners might be difficult. But I honestly feel that I will be interested. I'm really banking on the N64 because with the analog 3D and with the soon-to-launch Mod Retro, I think there's a lot in it for hobby developers and small indies. So yeah, my employment story. Where do I continue? So I've talked about the federal agency that I was rented out to, I guess, what you would call it, contracted to. Now the third party, the contracting firm, they were by far the bigger issue in my book now, and one of my co-workers is actually suing them, and it's what they did to us is disgusting. So, they fired...
That doesn't work.
They always told us they were paying us less, so, you know, they need to survive, and in case a contract expires and they can't find a new client right away, they would have to lay us off. Unless they paid us less, then there would be enough savings. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about this stuff. Doesn't the chest follow me automatically? Oh, that's weird. Oh, there it is. Here's the thing. They fired us regardless. This was all a lie. One of my co-workers, this is not coming from me, but one of my co-workers told me that what our CEO of that contracting firm did, he took all of that money, and every weekend he would see another hooker with our money, and he was bragging about it to people in the company. So there was never job security because of somebody's horniness and unfaithfulness because he also has a girlfriend.
Excuse me, my dear sir. Could you get me a tome called Featherwinkle's Concise Compendium of Dragon's Lairs?
And naturally they laid us off regardless after there was... Now they have a new contract, which is also disgusting because one of the companies that they
that doesn't work.
Got a contract from is the ETH Zurich, the Technological University of Zurich, which my mom used to work for. The former vice president of that university was also one of Mom's friends. I gave them the contact. I gave the CEO that contact information. I am pretty sure they got that contract from me. They laid me off. They never talked about it. They never paid me anything extra. We had a bonus program. They told us if we work 1,800 hours or 1,900 hours, we will get a bonus. We will get up to 1,600 hours. We would get 3,000. 1,900 hours. We would get 5,000 as a bonus. They did not make good on this. They won't even provide us evidence of our time. They hide the timesheets. They gave us all of CSV page. A single CSV file that contained exactly one line with a bunch of numbers that we can't confirm if they're real or not. They won't give us access to our timesheets. They played us. They fired 3 people. They hired 2 new people since then. I was pretty much told that they have been doing this for years. They will hire students. They're in an area where they're right across from Germany and they can hire cheap German labor. And they tend to only hire German people, like German citizens, for less money. It's really all disgusting, all of this behavior. And I was really counting on that money, and now I have to secure my survival, and I really don't know how to do it. I got like 1.5 months left in terms of savings. They never paid me the bonus they owed me. They lied about my hours worked.
Excellent. Good lad, Breakwin. Rinkwinter. Ah, we now have the formula to construct Recordamento's never-failing Dragon's Lair revealer. With the device in our hands, we'll be able to track the creature and trap it like a wildebeest.
You mean like a raptor?
Really? Well, could be. That'd be easier, certainly. You've got a good firm grasp of facts. I like that in a wizard. Go forth and fetch the elements we need to construct this device. I'll see that your performance is brought to the attention of the university board when we review your grant next year. We may only halve it, for example.
Sir, have I ever told you of my ambition to be a yak?
It can be arranged, Rincewind. Just ask the librarian. Now get a move on. We need a star of tumultuous terminology, a spiral of never-failing induction, a miniature creature of excitable jitters, and a container made of the strongest ferrous metal.
Oh, is that all?
A sample of breath from the subject in question is necessary.
Hanging breath?
Yes. Any problems with that? No? Good. Well, don't just stand there. Off you go!
Okay. So this is it's not a perfect port yet. This is only the demo. The full game I haven't even been able to squeeze in yet. Like not the full talkie version. I do have like some custom compression utilities that I haven't been using for the demo yet. I wrote a decoder for Opus, so we can encode all the audio for Opus instead of Vorbis, which is what this is using. So the image, the audio quality should increase dramatically for the final version of the game.
They've changed the watch names. The hand wriggles. It's a whole new spell. Oh, show me the new spell. Can't. The spell's a secret. So, this is it. You just stand here all day getting away for eating prunes? Certainly. Someone's got to do it. It's a plum job. Nice weather. Since classes in wind whistling, rain making and lightning throwing are all scheduled for today, I think that's being a wee bit premature. The hand wriggles, please. Yeah, Yeah, right. Look, you just wiggle them like this. Like this. Yes, almost. Now try it like that. Like this. Right you are, son. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I'd like a nice lie down. But what about the gates? Aren't you going to guard it? Oh, who give them, monkey? Did you get the number of that donkey cart?
Well, I'll catch you later then.
But yeah, the audio quality I know can be improved. It's like it's somewhat difficult sometimes to understand what they're saying. So 2 of us were laid off supposedly because allegedly because there's no contracts anymore, no clients. And then they got clients within a month, and they still laid us off indefinitely. They never paid us our bonuses. My other co-worker, I'm owed a lot of overtime as well. They did not pay for any overtime. 1 month I worked almost 200 hours, and I was not paid for that amount of money. For that amount of time. They made me, and knowing all of this, they still made me, which is not even legal in Germany, in Switzerland. They made me skip my vacation and work another 5 days just to make like 1,200 bucks. They probably made like 6,000 off of me, and they gave me like 1,200 for that time, and they lied to me constantly. So 2 of us got laid off for not having clients. The 3rd person was laid off for being in a motorcycle accident and recovering at the hospital, which is there's zero job security. That's a major problem with a lot of companies, I think. And it's just disgusting, really. That's why I don't want to work in the industry anymore. Okay, so this is the demo. But there were a lot of broken promises, and I don't really have a lot of money and really a lot of options right now, so I don't really know what to do. I might end up making a GoFundMe. I don't know if that will be successful. I'm just really frustrated. I need some time off from all of that after working a full year with little vacation, with lots of stress, lots of heartbreak, mom dying, my older cat dying, yeah. I don't yet know what to do. I'm really running out of options, so I would really like to have my own company and work on my little engine. So let me actually, can I, apparently, how did I map the, that's load game. I need to change the mappings on here, I think. So this is load game, so the right is load game, left does nothing actually. There's a lot of, okay, I also need to change that behavior. This is useless. I can map a lot to C, I guess. Well, for this game, you don't really need a lot. Okay, this is strange. probably could. Let me at least play the intro for... is it recording properly? Let me see. Yep, looks to be fine. My recording setup is not the greatest. Let me give you the intro for Inherit the Earth at least. It should be interesting whether stuff is staying in sync or not. Because with the
We see the sky, we see the land, we see the water, and we wonder, are we the only ones? Long before we came to exist, the humans ruled the earth. They made marvelous things and moved whole mountains. They knew the secret of flight, the secret of happiness, and other secrets beyond our imagining. The humans also knew the secret of life, and they used it to give us the 4 great gifts: thinking minds, feeling hearts, speaking mouths, and reaching hands. We are their children. They taught us how to use our hands and how to speak. They showed us the joy of using our minds. They loved us, and when we were ready, they surely would have given us the secret of happiness. And now we see the sky, the land, and the water that we are heirs to, and we wonder, why did they leave? Do they live still in the stars, in the ocean depths, in the wind? We wonder, was their fate good or evil? And will we also share the same fate one day?
I actually added my name to the credits here. See if you can spot it.
Myself to be defeated by such a simple trick.
You weren't defeated by a trick. You were defeated by your own cockiness. You were already polishing the victory medallion instead of concentrating on the puzzle.
That's not true. I was...
Hear ye, hear ye. It is time for the awarding of the prizes. Medallion for second place is awarded to Griff of the Fox Tribe. And the first prize of the gold medallion goes to Scory of the Rat Tribe. Congratulations to both of our winners. Now everyone, enjoy the fair!
Oh, Riff! You won! You got the silver medallion for second place.
It's not first place. I should have won first place. I was too busy thinking about the prize instead of the puzzle. I should have...
Attention, everyone. By authority of the Forest King, I hereby declare this fair officially closed.
What is the meaning of this?
The Orb of Storms has been stolen from its resting place.
Orb of Storms? This is most distressing.
Until the orb has been returned, everyone is confined to their homes while a full investigation is conducted.
Confined? Boars cannot be confined. We go where we want. We do what we want.
Including perhaps stealing the Orb of Storms?
Boars do not steal. Why would we steal it?
The orb predicts storms. Storms bring rain. Rain brings mud. And who likes mud better than anything? Boars.
Bah! If we had wanted the orb, we would have just walked in boldly and taken it. No, Elk, we are not thieves. We do not sneak around and steal like the fox.
Hey!
Quiet! Or is there something you'd like to tell us?
Just that foxes don't always steal. Some of us have never stolen anything.
Confess, Fox. Tell us where you were last evening just before sundown.
I camped in the woods overnight on my way here.
And I suppose someone saw you and can confirm this?
I can. I was with him the whole time.
Ha! First one fox lies, then the other fox does, by saying the first one was telling the truth. We boars want the orb returned. As much as I hate to admit, there is truth in what the elk captain has said. Without the orb, we will not know when the rains will come. We will not know when to prepare the mud baths. All this makes the boars very mad. We want answers now. And morphs without answers will get hurt.
Are you threatening us?
Boars will hurt. Boars will hurt all. Boars want the orb back now!
Very well, Captain. I'll deal with this. Under the authority granted me by the Forest King, I arrest you both for the theft of...
But you can't do that. We haven't stolen anything.
I'm afraid I'll have to hold the two of you in custody until this puzzle is solved.
Puzzle? You say this is a puzzle? Then I'm the last person you want to arrest.
What do you mean?
See this medallion? This is for second place in the puzzle-solving contest. If anyone can find the Orb of Storms and bring it back to you, it's me.
Well then, Fox, I suppose it is up to you after all.
Very well. You have until the next new moon to find the orb.
Okay, see you then. Come on, Reen.
However, just to make sure that you return, I will send one of my warriors along with you. Lieutenant Iya, please step forward. Lieutenant Iya, you will accompany them on their quest. Aid them wherever and whenever you can. But if they try to escape or refuse to return, your orders are to use whatever force is necessary to return them to us to stand trial. Is that perfectly clear, Lieutenant?
Yes, my captain.
Wait! Boars do not trust foxes. Boars do not trust elk. Both are weak fools. I will send along a true warrior, one who will get the job done. Hawk! Hawk, go with them. Find this orb. If they are lying, kill them. If they try to escape, kill them. If you suspect treachery, kill them. If they do not find the orb, kill them.
What about if we snore too loudly?
Breath! Maybe I won't wait. Maybe I'll kill them now.
Enough. Now go. Remember, you have only until the next new moon to complete your quest.
Wait. I do not trust you most of all, young fox. So, to make sure you come back, we will keep your little friend.
Oh! Rob!
Green! Remember, if you return by the next new moon, your friend will be released unharmed. If you don't return by then, why, I'll just have me a new pelt for my wall. Now go!
Reen! Reen!
I suggest you concentrate on completing your task. Remember, you have only until...
The next new moon. You don't have to remind me. I'll be here, and I'll have the orb with me.
I hope that you do. Lieutenant Eon, you're in charge. Carry on, and Godspeed. Yes, sir.
Well, my new friends, our quest lies ahead. Let us not keep it waiting.
Okay. So, this is something small I did here. It's very, it's not very good, obviously, but this is supposed to be an N64 cartridge. Normally there's a floppy down there, but I figure I'd have an N64 cartridge down there. So yeah, one of my co-workers actually got fired, which is the most ridiculous thing. Got fired for having a motorcycle accident, and I feel this is not the only company. Like, we're being ruled by fools, so I think a lot of these companies don't have earnest people. And I really have lost my trust in the industry. So I really would like to do my own thing, and I'm just weighing the options. If I can find somebody investing in me, obviously that would be the best and most straightforward way.
Excuse me.
You wish to have your fortune told. What is your name?
My name is Riff, and I come here seeking information.
Information is my business.
Not information about myself, but rather about the Orb of Storms.
So you are the one sent to seek the orb. Bid your friends wait elsewhere, and I will supply the information you seek.
Now then, about the Orb of Storms.
Patience, my handsome friend. First, let me see your palm. Interesting. You may now ask your questions.
Perhaps you could look into your crystal and tell me who did this deed.
Very well. I can see forms, many forms, but I cannot make them out. I sense great power. Your quest will be a most dangerous one.
It's actually another game I never played through. I love the art style. I know that the company owning the rights is still in business, Wormkeep Entertainment, and maybe one day I can talk to them about like an official port. They're a small company, so maybe they would be open for it. Like just a limited run of this game for N64, because this is, of all the ports, this is probably the one that's the most further along. Some performance optimizations are needed, I think, especially like on a regular N64, but everything just works so far, except for like saving and loading, which again I'm still working on a full LibDragon port. These are all using an older library. once I have a Lip Dragon port, I can improve performance. I can improve compression. There's a lot I can do. I even have like a return to Zork port, which works nicely in the emulator, but I need to have like a custom decoder to shrink the size down. And even then, it would probably require like a 128 megabyte cartridge, which is a possibility on the N64 actually, which very few people know. 64 megabytes is not the maximum, it's just the maximum that was available at the time. But there is at least one company doing a 128 megabyte cartridge, so...
For what purpose was the orb stolen?
If the thief would sell information on the seasons and weather to other tribes, it would make him very rich indeed.
Then I shall be on my way. Thank you for your help and counsel.
Will you not tarry a while longer? Perhaps a soft bed will rest and refresh you for your journey.
My friend is being held prisoner. Until she is free, there will be no rest for me.
I see. Then off with you, handsome one. May fortune smile upon you.
So yeah, I'm gonna end it here though. I want to fix the bug. I want to figure out what makes the game crash. And maybe it's just something really simple, because it looks like it's auto-saving in certain parts of the game. Maybe that is something that is hard-coded in. I'll have to check that out. But until then, yeah. I know this was more of a variety stream, or a variety recording. Not the promised Indiana Jones Fate of Atlantis playthrough. But I promise I'll be back soon with a full playthrough of that game.